y'all, it's to me. Happy holiday season. Woo! I got the winter fit going on, sexy goth bad bitch. I've got string lights set up, but since I'm fucking 20 years old, I was gonna have string lights set up at all times of the year in my bedroom anyway. I've got fire. I got a fireplace. We are very, very lit this year. I was just dancing my ass off to motherfucking Christmas music like I have never Christmased or danced before. And let's just say, this is the shit you need to do for the fucking holidays. Otherwise, if you're one of those people that goes, oh my god, Christmas doesn't feel the same this year, but you also put in no effort to make Christmas feel good, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you. Because trust me, I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to tell you plenty of stories. But either way, Christmas for me is very important as a holiday because it's an excuse to, 1, give people gifts when I otherwise would not give them shit. 2, just an extra excuse to give people extra gifts when I'm too nervous to give them too many gifts or show them appreciation without fear of them thinking I have feelings for them. 3, I just like an excuse to have fancy string lights to do shit with people and to just like look like a bad bitch whenever I want. I will show you my outfit later. Halloween and Christmas are people's favorite holidays of the fucking year usually because it gives you an excuse to just do what the fuck ever. Like you could just go, you know what, I'm fucking bored. You know what I should do? I should put like a tree in my house for no fucking reason. And then I'm gonna go stand on my roof and just put like 1,000,000 lights on my house and just run up my fucking light bill for no fucking reason. Just cause I feel like it. Fuck it. And I like this because winter is a cold, depressing season. And Christianity fucked up the world in so many ways, but it benefited us by bringing us Christmas. Because now we have anti-religious people who just go, you know what's funny? What if we just say fuck the whole, like, Christmas? Like, fuck Jesus Christ. Let's not make it Christmas. Fuck is that shit? Let's just call it Xmas, and let's go crazy, get drunk. Let's just go fucking wild. And so whenever people complain that the holidays don't feel the same, it's like, yeah, probably because either you are hanging out with the wrong fucking types of people or because you are not doing shit. Like I've got so many stories. Halloween didn't pop off as hard this year. And I don't know if I think I did make a video on Halloween actually. But that was me putting in my last bit of effort because I thought if I want to do at least one yearly tradition for Halloween, even if I didn't go trick-or-treating because I'm old as fuck. And also by the time I was properly young enough to go trick-or-treating, I convinced myself I was too old. I was 15. You could still go trick-or-treating at 15. And you technically still can at 20. It's just no guarantee that you will not be called a pedophile, arrested, or whatever fucking catastrophizing someone will do. Oh wait, the absolute least thing someone will do is give you a funny look and call you a broke bitch. And worst case scenario, you get, I don't know, banned from certain neighborhoods just for existing in a costume too close to kids. That has not happened to me yet. I am making up fictional scenarios. Catastrophizing. But I didn't say, oh, Halloween doesn't feel the same this year. I went, oh shit, I'm not hanging out with the rich people anymore who can go, hey Tamia, you want to come to my Halloween penthouse party? I'm not hanging out with just people who I'm close enough with to throw parties. All my friends are introverts or online. And it's like, okay, what about Halloween parties? You go online, tickets are like 150 fucking bucks, and it's like, damn. And that's like for general entrance, so it's like, congratulations, you get 2 hours of entry. No guarantee, like, you just get the worst shit ever. Flat drinks, you don't get shit. Fuck you. And then the only people who can ball out are the ones who are spending like $2,000. But even then, I wasn't going to go to a party because of a pandemic. Anyway, I went last year, but that was because I was suicidal. That's a long story in itself. But Christmas is where I go all out. Why? Because I fucking hated Christmas with my family. Mainly because my mother was the type of dumb bitch to be like, oh, see, we ain't doing Christmas this year. Fuck Christmas. It's expensive and it's stupid. And y'all don't care about family anyways because y'all don't get me shit. And she was saying this at an age where, like, I was like, what, 10, 12? What job do I have? What money do I have? Oh, wait, no, I was giving her money for my disability checks that she fucking used me for most of my life. So it's like, it was just, imagine a woman who's like 30 or 40 just telling a bunch of 10-year-olds, oh, how dare you not give me a fucking gift this year. If anything, she should have been mad at her fuck-ass, lame-ass husband, the type of guy who will get mad at his kids for like clogging a toilet because it stops him from, I don't know, messaging women he's not supposed to be messaging on Kik, Instagram, Snapchat, OnlyFans. He cheats on my mother. He was that type of loser, but already it's like, okay, if you're mad at you should not be projecting your anger that you should have at your bitch-ass husband, who is supposed to be like, hey kids, I got some pocket money, let's go plan a bunch of gifts for your mom, let's go to the store and buy this shit. No. Take that anger out on your husband, not your fucking kids. Anyway, And also just because I had a fucking depressing, neglectful household that I hated. I did not like anyone in there. Everyone except my younger brother. But even then, at some point, I hated my younger brother, but that's a long story. I am over it now. Eric, if you see this video, I love you. And I hope you're safe. And I hope our monstrous-ass parent isn't giving you issues. Anyway, I took responsibility that Halloween wasn't a Halloweening for me because I didn't do Halloween-y effort. I didn't feel like watching scary movies, going into corn mazes. I didn't get to carve a pumpkin because we just didn't want to go out. It was cold as shit. And so it's like, okay, I'll just do a last-minute costume, wear it at work, because fuck it. Halloween means you have an excuse to do dumb shit like dress up as an elf or dress up as someone with blood on their neck and a tiara and call yourself a guillotine queen, and you get to show up to work that day and no one will bat a fucking eye. And that's wonderful. So I don't see why people just go, oh, I'm not celebrating the holidays. Why the fuck not? That just screams boring or lazy. You're one of the two, and if you're both, yikes. I used to help out with the fucking yearly Christmas parties in special ed class. Because all of us came from very complex homes and families. We were each other's found family before a whole bunch of shit got in the way. And me and the main, not main teacher, the best teacher there, the side teacher in our special ed class, I remember his name, Brian, if you see this video, hello, Brian. Me and him would always go the most fucking ham because we knew, oh yes, this is the time we can make it go all out for all these other kids, plus this is our time to just have fun ourselves and have an excuse. And the other kids saw it as cool, mainly as an excuse to skip class all day, but it's okay because we all came together to have an excuse to skip class together in the name of fucking camaraderie, is that how you pronounce it? And we fucking did that shit. And it was lit. Like, we would get, fucking, gift wrapping paper. We would cover all the walls and that shit. We would cover the walls in string lights, gift wrapping paper, decorate all the tables. We would get hordes and hordes and hordes of snacks and donations. The teacher himself, he would reach out to families by email, texting, calling up his own personal homies and being like, hey, you want to donate to, the school? We're trying to make this special event for special ed kids and, make their Christmas really shine. And then it was fucking awesome. We'd have kids bring in their fucking PlayStation or their Xbox and play games together, whooping each other's ass in Soul Calibur or Mortal Kombat. We would just be watching, it would be wild. We would have 2 movies playing at the same time. One kid in the corner would be like, hey, y'all, let's watch Predator. And then just bring away all the other kids who didn't want to watch, Nightmare Before Christmas or some shit. But we would watch movies together. We used to celebrate, make it a huge fucking special event. Now let me tell you how it all fucked up. How it all fucked up is nobody wanted to put in effort. They just went, oh, Tamia's gonna do this shit anyway for us. We don't have to try. We don't have to care. And then even the fucking main, most hated special ed teacher we had, Miss fucking Gamora. If you see this, go fucking kill yourself. Moving on. She couldn't even be asked to make sure that she was contacting the right people. She didn't remember to write down a list of names. She was just winging that shit. Usually, our other teacher, Brian, he would go out and reach out to tons and tons of families, any single person he could, to really make the event shine. This bitch probably messaged 10 people maximum, and half of the fucking people she emailed, she forgot to include how to donate, how to send money, drop off location for food, what day the event was happening, and also wouldn't even have the right fucking emails for any of that people. So imagine someone inviting 10 people and they're supposed to invite 46 and then only 5 get the email. And that's the type of shit that happened. On top of that, kids got very entitled. And I hate entitled people. I hate the type of people who just decide, I'm not getting gifts for anyone this Christmas year. I'm not going to make anyone's, just what the fuck is wrong with you, really? But just what the fuck? The very first Christmas party when I was a freshman, I remember I helped out so much because I was just so lit because I didn't want to celebrate Christmas at home. And it was decorations, string lights. People were getting fucking Nintendo 3DSs or Switch tablets or iPads because people came together and donated to make the event special. Tons of kids bought tons of food. You had the kid who made their mom's special ed rolls. You had the one who had the tiny little sandwiches. Tons and tons of fucking chips like you have never seen. The place looked like a fucking Walgreens. The very last year I went. You know you fucked up when the person who is most excited for the Christmas party decides not to help out. But the very last year I went, I helped out as much as I could. I, a broke bitch with no job, bought $20 worth of the most off-brand shit I could find at Walgreens because I knew, okay, quantity over quality because I guarantee no one else is going to bring shit. And guess what? I was one of the only fucking people. One person bought 2 bags of chips and then everyone else just showed up empty-handed. They didn't bring shit. One kid bought his Nintendo Switch under the illusion of, I'll bring it and play it with y'all. Did he? No. He plugged it to a projector. He sat in the fucking corner of the classroom with it. The projector screen, smaller than a fucking laptop screen, right against the wall. He scooted up hella close to it and just started playing Smash all by himself. Or playing as many video games as he could all by himself in the corner, ignoring everybody. No one made plans for fucking music. No one made a playlist. No one invited people. And so when people showed up and it's like, okay, you got one set of string lights and like 2 tables that have like tablecloths on them. Cool. You don't have any movie going on, or any plans to watch a movie. You got one kid playing video games in the corner by himself. What the fuck is up with that? And then everyone came to complain to me, like, oh, Tamia, why would you get this type of food? You got the off-brand shit? What kind of shit is that? Oh, wow. It's almost as if that's the shit I could afford as a fucking 16-year-old with no fucking job, no money, fighting for my fucking life to put food on the table. And this is what I get? That's what I get. Oh, that's what I get. The next year, I believe I graduated. I graduated. And I remember being like, oh, they didn't, yeah, these people really, like, let's just say I cursed out a bunch of the teachers. All for separate reasons, but still. So I didn't get an invite over email, and I was like, okay, I wouldn't have gone anyways because it would have been a train wreck, but I appreciate, I didn't appreciate that they didn't invite me. So I think a day or so went by, just for it to be like Friday, I get a random call as I'm talking to my mother back when we used to be talking. And then it's just my teacher being like, oh my God, Tamia, where are you? And I'm like, Gamora, what's up? And then she was like, oh my God, why didn't you come? I emailed you, I sent you the address and everything. I've been calling people for like an hour asking where they're at. And then I said, first of all, bitch, and I called her a bitch, because why the fuck wouldn't I? She ruined a big portion of my high school life. I said, bitch, obviously you didn't send me shit, otherwise why the fuck wouldn't I be there? I'm a piece of shit. And she, getting used to me calling her a bitch, she was a little offended, but she was like, did I send it? What? I sent it to the email. And I said, what email did she send it to? And she said, I sent it to Miss Tutti Frutti 83. And I said, I haven't used that email since I was 13 years old. I'm not even sure how you got that email, because even I forgot about it. But no, that's not my current email. What the fuck is up with you? And then she was like, oh, so that's probably why not many people showed up then. Secretly, it's like, no, because who the fuck wants to go to a high school to, like, see people that they could easily just Instagram message or, just... But also, everyone stopped giving a fuck. So I think one person showed up. Actually, no, like 3 people showed up from the years before. And as soon as they saw, oh, shit, it's just like a bare bones classroom. And the exact same shit. The teacher put in no effort. The last generation of kids from my generation of being there. Once I graduated, everyone gave up. And then it's like, cool, now all you fucking get for the holiday season is everybody sitting in a bare bones classroom, no music playing, no food, no vibes, no special aura. You just get every fucking day. And whose fault is that? Theirs. Because it's the holiday season. If you want to make the holidays special, you have to move your feet to make it special. Like, yeah, it's like we're not the same 10-year-olds without cash. When you have the money or the resources, or the people in your life who you know can throw an event together and make it special, you gotta do that. Like, you can't just go, oh, they're gonna do it for me. No, I think that shit's pathetic. So pathetic. Move your fucking ass. So that means, hey, Santa Claus isn't gonna come in the middle of the night and just put up the string lights and the fireplace knock off and do all this shit for you. You have to make the move to be like, okay, let me make a list of all the people I like and who I can make the day of by giving them this small ass gift. Even when I was broke as shit last year, I didn't have a fucking job, and I still went, okay, I'm going to sign up for as many free samples as I can. I'm going to find shit in my budget. I'm going to go into any, cheap store I can and, get my people some chocolates, some cards, everything. Because you can still make the effort. I'm sorry that this is such another long-ass video. I always told myself I'm going to keep this one under 5 minutes, and then at the 2-minute mark, it all goes downhill. I actually like the 4-minute mark. But anyway, long story short, if you want the holidays to be special, make it fucking special. Don't just sit on your ass staring at your fucking computer all day, twiddling your thumbs like, oh, it doesn't feel like Christmas, when you've been avoiding, the shitty movies on Hallmark. When you've been avoiding Christmas tree shopping or putting up lights or going to a parade or, I don't know. Think of shit. Look it up. Please stop complaining. Unless you're underage, and then it's like, yeah, that is the fault of everyone around you, and if you're like, oh, I'm the only Christmassy person, and no one else is, that's just their fault. But if you are one of the people, the few people who go, I'm going to make this special for other people, you truly get the true meaning of Christmas. To make it all worthwhile, so that instead of making it a depressing dark tundra of bullshit and boringness, like the same bullshit as usual, but now everyone's freezing fucking cold and it's dark as fuck at 3 p.m., you're the people who I love and care for. Thank you, and good night.